Hello, welcome back. Last time I got way too stuck on a seaweed Tetris puzzle here. I think it was Watergates. Yeah, Watergates. That was very frustrating. But it's done now, and I'm out of the sewer. Sewer is all the way complete. Seaweed seemed to be the theme of the sewer, so I'm hoping it's not going to show up in such great concentrations anymore. Junk! This is newly unlocked. Let's see what it is. Junkyard. I'm guessing Virgil's going to be here, and maybe also a little bit of seaweed or something. Oh, no,
I've got the pictures
right.
of that alien ray gun ready to transmit back to headquarters.
That's nice.
I forgot about that thing.
Isn't the fish wagon ready yet?
Not yet.
How long does it take to fix a windshield anyway? Maybe we should go into the garage and ask them how long it will be.
This is not a puzzle level. At least it doesn't seem like it.
I'm Crab, King Crab. You better not mess with
Whoa.
me because I can push.
Hey guys, what do you think? My cousin and I burrowed up in your fish wagon. Isn't it a clam bake?
Yeah, a real clam bake.
What's a clam bake?
But, the windshield? You were just supposed to fix the windshield.
Huh, I guess we forgot. Check out the shark fin.
We wanted you to fix the windshield. It was too conspicuous.
Windshield's still
Oh,
broken,
don't
huh?
worry. Now that she's all pearled up, no one will even notice the windshield.
Pearled
Guppy.
up.
Did you see these lights?
Yeah, all pearled up.
Yes? Well, maybe. Don't these lights look familiar to you?
You know, now that you mention it, they kind of remind me of that gun that we found.
I guess they have the helix
Virgil,
around the thing,
where
kind
did
of
the lights
similarly.
come from?
Oh, my cousin said those came off a giant hubcap that crashed into the junkyard out back.
Hubcap.
Giant hubcap. You mean like a giant flying saucer-shaped object?
You think those lights came off a flying saucer? That would be cool. Let's go look for it. Wouldn't it be cool if there were a flying saucer in my cousin's junkyard?
Oh, Virgil's such a kid.
That would be a clam bake.
All these expressions.
Ah! Help! I've fallen and I can't get up.
See? I told you. We should have taken him straight home.
But if we'd done that, then you never would have heard about the flying saucer.
That's true. I wonder where it is.
Oh boy, I see a starfish. Okay, so this puzzle is taking advantage of the full resolution of my screen. I wonder what this would look like if I played at a lower resolution. If it would scale or scroll or what. What an interesting thing to be wondering about. Oh dear, there is seaweed. A TV. Steel pipes. This looks extremely complicated. I do get to play with Virgil though, so that's cool. Guppy, you can fit in here, I guess. Only that far, though. Oh, boy. This is going to be a thing. What are you? Are you a pushable thingy? Yes, but what are you? Unidentifiable. Okay. So Virgil, your exit could be here, but it'll have to be here if you want the starfish. Alright, so the purpose of getting Guppy in here is for Virgil to ride her up this way, and that's how he gets the star. Got it? I need to build him enough of a staircase to get him to climb up there. Oh boy. Maybe I should do the puzzle normally
How long
first.
has the flying saucer been here, Virgil? Did your cousin say?
He said they found it in the junkyard yesterday. They don't know how long it's been here.
So I wonder. See, I can't push this to the right. Not without more leverage that it seems to be impossible to get. So this exists. Yeah, it's definitely impossible to get Guppy down here. Double definitely impossible to get Max Flounder down there. That's his name. Okay, so that's fine. No death yet. That's not particularly helpful. Because he could have crawled up there just the same, so I don't think that was the right action. Yeah, none of this does anything useful. Okay, so I can do this if I want to. And then I can, whoops, do this if I want to. Is it that useful? I don't think so. Because that thing just goes there no matter what. However, okay, I think I see something that would be useful though. If I were to stack that, and another one maybe. Let's see what that would do for me. I haven't thought of this all the way through. Just gonna try it and see. Because this little thing, whatever the heck it is, oops, should push that seaweed all the way down. Now what kind of structure can you build out of that, Mr. Virgil? Nothing. Of course. If you were on the other side, it still wouldn't help. Doing this doesn't really help. What if you caught it? Because you don't get killed by falling objects. What kind of useful stuff could I do if I do that? Not much. Oh, hey! I did something. Okay. Trying random things led somewhere useful. Alright, so that's a bench and a... what? Okay, so this is how you solve the puzzle the normal way.
I bet the flying saucer is this way. Come on.
So that does not use all of my tools, obviously. What could create... oh, actually, is this not just as simple? No. That's what the light bulb is for. Got it. I see how this goes. Okay. I understand things. The things that I understand are that this starfish is actually pretty simple to get if I'm looking at this right. Because all I gotta do is push that over there, push this over here, and the problem is Virgil's gonna push that. Otherwise, that was a good plan. I guess the other problem is Flounder's stuck now. And that is definitely a problem. And this is not an option, right? Because that kills him. Yeah, there's no...
oh no!
no doing that. This couldn't be useful, could it? No, I don't think so. Doesn't seem like it. So if you were to push this here, yeah, you get very trapped. Alright, so... oh, hey, I haven't interacted with you yet. Okay. So that's an object that exists and can be pushed over here. Man, this really is a junkyard, full of all kinds of junk. It looks as though it might be useful. Boy, how will this work? What am I trying to do? I kind of had an idea for something. I wanted to get the TV in... I want on top of this, maybe? But I don't see how that would happen. Because, yeah, I can push the TV. Where's that getting power from? Okay, so this is not... well, is this helpful in some way? I don't think so. Because, yeah, I can stack stuff up down there, but it's not really going to do much. Okay. So if I were to reset... let me just get this... okay, so... do I definitely want to do this as my first action? Push those seaweeds down there and this part? Because, like, that seems fairly sensible, and it doesn't seem like there's a lot of other obvious stuff that I could really do. Now, okay, one thing that implies is that this steel pipe goes down here. So once I do that, I'm committed to this. I do see one thing that I could do instead of putting that seaweed down there. Let's not worry about Virgil yet. I'm going to first worry about Max. Because if I do this, I think he can survive pushing that around, maybe? Well, how's that going to work exactly? Well, yeah, I mean, the seaweed takes the blow from the steel pipe. And then I can push it over this way. Okay. Is that useful somehow? It lets him push stuff this way without, hold on. Well, no, that's not useful. Is it? Are you sure? Because then, okay, yeah. Then this will still play out the same way. Now, the unfortunate thing is that this is just going to be stacked up on top of that thing there, and that's not really what I want. Is it? I doubt it. Alright, is this getting me anywhere? I can't tell yet. This is one of those puzzles where I just don't have the intuition of thinking far enough ahead to see if I'm actually doing something productive, or if I'm just wasting time. I mean, I'm not wasting time, I'm discovering things. That's always worthwhile. So the way this worked was like that. You have a light bulb for that, and so if you push this all the way over, yeah, the TV could go there, but you still need a little extra thing there. I definitely can't do that early, and because you have to get out of there already. Can't really move the stool any other way that I can see. What role does this steel pipe play? Is it just to make it harder to move this little thing, whatever the heck that is? Whoa, that was a big undo. Okay, so let me just do one of these. I don't think I'm in a great state for getting this starfish. As usual, if this starfish seems too impossible, I'll give up on it after a bit. So if I go straight over here, get the TV right away.
Just imagine, Guppy. Somewhere in this junkyard is an actual flying saucer.
Actually, I bet it doesn't fly anymore. Vinny's been using it for parts.
You mean auto parts?
Yeah, if he lets you ride in his latest project car, don't play with the cigarette lighter.
So there's definitely not much I can do from this state. I need one more little step for him. Then Guppy could carry him up there. Okay, so what else can I do with these steel pipes? Like, this TV can definitely be part of that ladder. I like the way this all came together with the light bulb here, this, whatever the heck that is, here, TV there. If I just had one more step. It could be maybe a piece of seaweed, it could be maybe this thing. Okay, idea. I kinda have an idea. Well, it won't work. So, what can I do with a single piece of seaweed here, down to Virgil? If I could, or Can I do this in a different order? No, I cannot. So this won't do anything, right? This will not be productive as far as I can see. Because this is not enough for him to get out of there, really. That's no good. If he's on the other side, it's just not enough. I can't really realign this seaweed any other place. Okay, I think at this point I should probably just take the non-starfish solution. But let me go back here again. Whoa, okay, so I can't undo from a saved state. I see, that doesn't bring undo history with it. Good to know. Because that just takes me... Okay, I undo the restore of that. Okay, well, can I undo resets? No. Okay, well, that's informative. Let me just look at this for a moment. If I were to take it as a given that I need to use these 3 tools to get Virgil up there, then what could... I mean, this little step stool sure would be nice if I could shuffle around to the other side of it somehow. Which I could... no, there's definitely no... Oh. No. There's no way that this steel pipe can end up on this surface. Because that's only one wide, that's only one wide, that's in a different place. It can go down here and end up in this
Guppy.
general.
Why don't you think about the puzzle for a while?
That's what I've been doing.
Only one person, fish, can think at a time. You know what? I'm gonna think about this puzzle for a while, and I'll be back momentarily. Okay, I came to a realization. I believe this steel pipe can be used in place of one of these seaweeds. Let's see if I can make that happen. And then if I have seaweed available for... that's not great. Well, let's go with it anyway. See if I can at least do it. Because this, as we've seen, allows that to be pushed around. Well, no, but don't I want to move this first? Because I want that to end up where Virgil is now. Oh, I can do better. Ho ho ho. Oh, ho ho. More realizations. So, I don't need to put any seaweed down there if... Or no, I can put one seaweed... Okay, this is still tricky. So I was picturing... Okay, I can still be picturing. Let's see what happens. Just ignoring everything else, if I were to do these actions. Don't put the seaweed down there at all. Instead, build a structure with these pieces. That traps him there, so I will have to deal with that. However, that does allow Virgil to get out, and I still have my seaweed up here. But why would I want the seaweed? That's No, I don't think keeping the seaweed around is a good answer. Yeah, that just doesn't feel like what I need to do. And okay, so if I were doing that, could I also do the thing where Flounder gets out of his place there? And what would that look like? Shoo, cursor. So that goes there. You switch. You move out of the way. So So that allows that to go down once. Light bulb goes in place. This can't be pushed far enough, not with only one seaweed. I would need both. Yeah, there's no... Oh, yeah, okay, she can't push steel pipes. So for that to happen, I would have to do more seaweeding. Now, this does let me put this on top of that, which is interesting. Virgil's still in the pit, though. Okay, so I'm not sure I wanted to do that. Let me just save this here. I don't need this one. I'm going to save this one, because I feel like this might be going somewhere. It doesn't seem extremely likely, but maybe. So if I were to do this, that does certainly allow that steel pipe to be pushed. Did I want this down there first? I probably did. So I probably messed this up already. Yeah, that's not great. So yeah, seaweed in here, then a pipe. Then I have another piece of seaweed, and I can drop that and a piece of seaweed down at the same time. Maybe... Yeah, at this point, there's not much I can really do here, is there? Well... no. Not especially, because if you were to push that, you would die. Let me show you.
Not again.
Alright, I showed you that. Okay, so to tweak that, I wanted one seaweed down below the steel pipe. How would that happen? No, the pipe had to go first, didn't it? Well, what if it doesn't? What if a seaweed... I wish I could input this faster. I want to test out my ideas quicker than this is allowing me to, because it takes so long to push the seaweed around in such a large puzzle. Fish swim slowly. So if the seaweed goes first here, and the pipe is on top of the seaweed... So yeah, I'll try this. I have another idea that I also want to try, but I just want to see what this looks like. That looks terrible. That looks like I'm never going to get either of those things down there. Okay, so instead of putting that pipe on there, if I were to push this all the way... Well, no, then that gets that pipe stuck too, because this overhang makes sure that can't go down there. Okay, so... complicated. So if you were there, other piece of seaweed is going to need to be involved at some point, but not yet. Wait, I needed... No, this doesn't work. That's just in the wrong place. It's just in the wrong place. But I wanted this past this... Alright, so I'm learning. I don't understand what I need to do for this. And apparently I'm committed now. I don't want to quit just because the starfish is hard to get. I want the starfish. Yeah, I'm right back in this situation. Nothing has changed. Pushing this far enough over to get it down here is seemingly impossible if I also want to push seaweed. Now, is there any fancy stuff I could do with this guy here? Well, I can jam up the works even more. Not what I want. Okay, no, none of this looks any good to me. Okay, so what state did I save here? Whoa. So this was the way that I can use one more piece of seaweed to push that pipe down there. However, Virgil... at this point... Like, getting more seaweed doesn't help me. I don't see what... What I want is to maintain this object up on top so that I can push it down later to be a stepping stone to the left of the TV, because I was able to get a perfect arrangement where I had the TV right here, and if I could just push this down exactly where it would fall, yeah, that's intentional. This has to be the first step, then the TV is the second step, then Virgil can get it there, ride Guppy up. Okay, so I know the end state that I want. Light bulb, whatever that is, there. TV, whatever that is, there. Stool's just going to be here. Okay, so none of that involves seaweed or either of these pipes. Those are the objects that need to assist Virgil in getting up here. Now, I note 2 pieces of seaweed here and here would not be enough. A pipe here and a piece of seaweed here and here would be enough, but then, like, how would I get the seaweed down? So that's not going to happen. Okay, so the problem I have with using seaweed in this part of the solution is that something has to fall on it to push it downward. If that something is this steel pipe... Yeah, okay, so what I want to focus on is getting a piece of that's okay, so I can see that this is an impossibility. Can I? That's not true. I do see one thing. Yeah, one thing I could do. It looks bad. It looks like it gets flounder stuck. However, maybe there's another solution for that. So yeah, the thing that would allow the configuration I was imagining is this. I'd push that down there, and then all this stuff goes over. Flounder ends up on the wrong side of that pipe is the problem with that.
Thanks, Flounder. I can get out now.
Hey!
Guppy, did we have a plan to get me out?
I've got you covered, Flounder.
You do? Well, oh, you do! Well, thank you for the dialogue, telling me that I've done a good thing. Because, hey, I see exactly how this would go. Now, you don't have him covered because you can't actually do that yet. However, if you had first set this up... Okay, yeah, dialogue. Just giving me that little hint in oh, wait, this doesn't... Whoa. She has him covered, she says. Like, she cannot push that through there on her own. He can't help. Unless she's already down there and then he can't get through. She says she has him covered. Maybe she does. Let me proceed.
Thanks, Flounder. I can get out now.
With the assumption
Guppy, did we have a plan to get me out?
that maybe this is still solvable.
I've got you covered, Flounder.
I've got you covered, Flounder, she says. She thinks that I'm still in good shape. Maybe she's right. Let's at least get the starfish. Because I know how to do that much. I've screwed it up. This goes here first. So TV, help me out. Guppy, let's Virgil at least get the starfish. So this is how we do that. But we need a plan to get him out. How would that happen? I wonder. Whoa. Yeah, you go up. You get that thing, which is great.
Good job.
Good job, yes, but it's not a complete solution to stuff. So what's the deal here? That can't happen. If I pushed this all the way in there... Let's see. So if there were seaweed here, that's that shape. That would push conveniently all the way in here, and he could get out. Yes, so definitely this completely works if I can get that seaweed there. That's what I don't know how to do, though. Because, like, the obvious problem here is that if I push that all the way down, I can't fit in there. There's no spot where I can push it to the right after this happens. There's no place I can just kind of stash. So you are 4x2. 2, 3, 4. Okay, so, I think I know what to do. I do know what to do. I know exactly what to do. Got it. I know what to do. Did I mention I know what to do? So what I do is, you go down here, well, that's not right. Shoot, I thought I knew what to do. I feel like I can pre-position this in that spot, but that's still tricky to do. Because pushing it all the way down there is obviously no good. Because then it can't move upward. Does it have to? Yes. Am I sure? So just show me what happens if I push that whole structure using him like that. Like, why is this wrong specifically? That all pushes as a unit. That pushes as a unit. Why that's wrong is that happens. And then this thing is in my way. So yes, he definitely needs to slide under this pipe. So it's just... Seaweed Tetris is not so bad when it's only a single piece of seaweed that needs to go to a place. Like, there's not that many possibilities for what to do here. The only possible way this can move to the right after it's gone down is in this exact configuration, with it all the way down here. Because I can't move it to the right from here, which means I can't set up such a situation where the seaweed is in these two spots and Guppy is in these three. Now, does it help to do this? Can I somehow... No. Nope. Nope. Nope, that is not helpful in any way. Well, dang. What am I missing then? It seems like such a simple problem to solve. I don't have any other tools that interact with this. I just have to figure out how to put the seaweed here. I'm going to think about this for a minute. Got it. I know what to do. It doesn't involve the seaweed. There's another tool for that. Well, it does involve the seaweed, but okay. I know what to do. So, there is a plan for getting you out.
Thanks, Flounder. I can get out now.
I forgot about one of my tools.
Did we have a plan to get me out?
I've got you covered, Flounder.
One of my tools, who happens to be named Virgil. So he's going to assist me with this. Okay, so I do this. I don't do that yet. TV goes down there. I should have made a save. I thought I made a save when I was in a pretty good state for this, but I didn't. And that's my story. Right, this goes here. But I see a way to a solution now. So I think I'm good. Or at least a way to push seaweed around in... Yeah. This will totally work. I know exactly what to do. I see the full solution in my head now. So Virgil comes here, gets starfish. And that's great. His job's not done.
Nice work.
Nice work. He now needs to ride the guppy, whoa, all the way over here. Skitter, skitter, skitter. You're gonna push that seaweed down, since Flounder's not around to do it. How will that work? Like this? No, not like that. That won't work. How will that work exactly? Okay, that's not quite as straightforward as I thought it would be. Like, this should be doable. Okay, so what shuffle do I have to do? Like, I want that configuration at some point. Do I see a Virgil shelf right here? Is that what I'm looking at? No. No. Maybe. Yes. Actually, yeah. Guppy doesn't have to be involved here at all. Why was I so fixated on her doing this? Virgil does it. Yeah! That solves everything, I believe. Okay, Flounder, you can get all the way out by doing this. Perfect! Got a starfish, and I can get out with it. Everybody go upward.
Hey, I bet the flying saucer is this way. Come on.
Yay! Triumph!
Maybe we're missing something really subtle.
Missing something really subtle. For the collected starfish, you are awarded a wild card. Drag and drop on any mission you're unable to solve. I don't want to use that, but you know what? I might actually end up doing that, given the way this game is going. This is pretty hard. Yeah, I just spent a whole video on one puzzle. It has a starfish. That's my excuse. Starfish puzzles are, like, super extra hard. Okay, cool. So, we got 2 new branches. Involve snails and snowmen. Neat. Alright, well, at least I get to go away happy, because I got the starfish. Yay. See you next time to continue probably this branch. I'll keep going all lefts. All lefts next time.